One of the crucial details that many potential buyers of the C8 Z06 have been anticipating is when production will start, especially because the Stingray's production has already been going strong since it was unveiled several months. The production date will begin in September, and what's more, the production is already underway. Those who placed orders as part of the first batch should receive a status update about the completion of their car pretty soon, even though it has taken longer than anticipated due to Chevy having to deal with several issues. While this is news for Z06 customers, GM has also stated that it will no longer be accepting orders until much later. This is due to some factors, many of which are thought to be related to their ability to fulfill all 06 orders. And because of this, you might have to wait much longer than you anticipated if you haven't already placed your order. In today's video, we'll give you an update on the beginning of C8 Z06 production, as well as the most recent hype that has surrounded the Z06 in recent months. Stay tuned and have fun! First off, if you've already placed an order for the Z06 and are wondering whether or not manufacturing has begun, it's good to know that we can confirm that the Z06 production began on September 19, 2022, as reported by GM Authority. And this indicates that your car is now being built in the Kentucky facility in Bowling Green. Before this, Corvette blogger had already reported on September 12 that the first customer ordered Z06 had reached status 3400, the last status event before the car starts moving down the assembly line. These customers will then receive an update informing them that their vehicle had been produced in a format tagged as status 3800. The blog claims that Rick Hendricks' Corvette Z06 for the 170th anniversary of the VIN will be the first vehicle made on an assembly line, with Hendricks' first retail convertible following closely behind. While there is currently no information regarding what is happening or whether work has been completed on the first car, there are rumors that Chevy may share pictures of the car once it has been finished, especially since they did the same for the first C8 Corvette Stingray that was ordered by a customer. The fact that the Z06 is finally undergoing the last steps before we get to see it is something to genuinely look forward to, even though this is probably not the pace at which many had anticipated to see the Z06 come alive. Chevy has already closed order books for the Z06 through the end of 2022, albeit for those who didn't place an order early enough as part of the initial batch. Well, although it is anticipated that the automaker would reopen them for a second batch in 2023, no specific date has been specified, and it may be some time before prospective buyers may view the automobile. Scott Bell, the global president of Chevrolet, shared this update with dealers via webinar to keep them informed about the Z06. In the video, Bell also stated that the decision was made to better position the business to manage ramped-up Z06 production. We're going to ramp up manufacturing of the Z06 gradually because there is too much at stake, Bell said about supply chain difficulties. For the rest of the year, we'll stop taking orders. We're not currently producing as many Z06s as we'd like to. It is that easy. We anticipate selling more Corvettes of this generation than any other in our history, with a significant portion of those being Z06. Chevy is bringing back its Build Your Engine initiative, though it will begin in the second quarter of 2023 for those who missed it. And even though you might have missed the first wave of orders, if ordering the second batch isn't on your list, you'll get to experience this. The program enables 2023 Corvette Z06 customers who have already made an order to travel to the Bowling Green plant and work with others to construct the LT6 engine for their supercars. And as we've already mentioned, those who have already placed orders will certainly miss out on the opportunity, leaving only those who haven't yet ordered their Z06. The idea that Chevy Z06 productions will be severely curtailed can annoy buyers once more given that production is already in progress and that new orders are anticipated to be accepted starting in 2019. It's also feasible that 2024 will see a carryover of the 2023 Z06 sold orders. According to GM authorities, a planned constraint caused by the automaker will only allow 10% of the approved orders for the 2023 Chevrolet Corvette Z06 to be produced. This, together with Chevy's declaration that they aim to better manage the production of the Z06, suggests that fewer Z06 supercars may be available in 2023 than in 2024. To prevent a situation similar to what occurred when the 2020 Corvette Stingray was first unveiled, Chevy also intends to use this time to produce fewer cars to fill the majority of the orders already received. In case you weren't aware, GM picked up a lot of orders that couldn't be filled in time for their numerous clients. The production concerns will even hinder the release of the 2021 Stingray, and the 2020 Stingray cars will also have several problems when they go on sale. For Chevy, the same supply problem is still there, as demonstrated by the 2023 Stingray and the current 2023 Z06. Additionally, slowing down can mean giving the automobile extra time to do it correctly. Although this would undoubtedly have an impact on orders and might even lead to dealers raising the price of the car when orders are being taken the following year to levels considerably over MSRP. This information regarding dealers follows Chevrolet sending inaccurate allocations for the Z06 to some dealers just over a month ago, with some of the most well-known and significant dealers receiving no allocations at all. A data blunder was said to have caused this, and just days later, Chevrolet was able to reallocate the appropriate number of vehicles to the proper dealers. Now, before we get deeper, please give a thumbs up if you're enjoying this video so far. Plus, stay tuned until the very end to find out more about the C8 Z06 production. Since most dealers are required to adhere to the MSRP to accept orders for the Z06, charging above MSRP has not been a frequent practice so far with the 2023 Corvette Z06. Those that choose to do differently face criticism for their choices. Dealerships are just one part of the strategy to stop selling cars for more than the MSRP. Flippers are another. Additionally, GM updated its earlier stance on flippers by lowering the no-flip period from 12 to 6 months. The fact that the Z06 is a very wonderful alternative with super features that start from its engine to other components of the automobile cannot be overlooked. Despite all the restrictions and other things that are surrounding its introduction, price release, and now production. It must be a relief to learn that production has begun if you've already placed an order. You'll have to wait a bit longer, exactly like it has been doing for months, if you didn't manage to meet the first wave of orders. Is your order a part of the current batch being produced? Do the Z06 ongoing problems leave much to be desired as well? Please share your thoughts about it and join the community in the comments section below. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share this video. Did you know that Ford has a vehicle that was so enticing it couldn't keep up with demand? Interested? Then click and watch the next video here.